Hi there guys, Welsh Hunter here, and we are back. I hope you can hear me nice and well. I've got my snowball mic and we are ready to rumble. So what we're going to do guys is get some barrels and we're going to place them 20 each side to make one big square. So what you're going to want to do guys is go into creative and get your red gas barrels and chuck those beauties in your belt ready to rumble. And then what you're going to want to do guys is press get your barrels and do 20 each side to make one big square without making mistakes like that. But if you do, luckily you can pick them up. So what you're going to want to do then guys is go ahead and put 20 each side to make that big ass square. So yeah, let's carry on. So once you've done all those barrels, guys, we get this. One big explosion to go. So here we go, guys, and it is amazing. I love how big these explosions can get. Yeah, it's a ooh and ah moment. We love a ooh and an ah. Simple as, guys. And within seconds, it is all over, and we have one big ass hole in the ground ready to build what you are about to see. Ooh and a fucking ah. And there we go guys. Step 2. Let's crack on with this puppy. So what we're going to need to do then guys is go into your creative menu and grab out some regular square frames. And then we're going to place them on the very edge like so, right across to the other side. Yes, we did put 20 guys, but as you know, each explosion, I think each barrel demolishes 3 blocks, roughly something like that. So we're gonna, it's gonna end up being something like 30 altogether, instead of 20. So those explosions expanded what we originally put down. So you'll end up doing something like 30 boxes across instead of 20. But that's not a problem. We can adapt to that. Let's crack in. So these barrels are, these boxes are put down as markers so we know the length, etc. Okay. So once you've found the middle, guys, by taking away a box either side, we have found the exact middle of, you know, half of 30 basically. So and then you're going to place some blocks of your choice. I'm using the stainless steel as they are the toughest block on the game on console so far, and then you're going to want to do that all the way across to the other side of the square. Bear in mind you will have to use some support, so I've used the 500 pillar instead of, or is it the 100 pillar instead of the 50 pillar, as it is bigger and stronger. So that will support. So I think every 6 or 7 blocks outwards, chuck one down, guys, and that'll keep you going. Okay there, guys. So step 3, here we go. So as you can see, guys, 5 or 6 out, and I'm getting these big ass pillars, stainless steel again, as they are nice and strong, and I'm chucking them down to the floor. This will help it from collapsing, which is a must. So we can keep on building basically. So let's crack on and get to the other side. I think I am going to need some more pillars, but we'll hit that hurdle when it gets to it. So all the way across, guys, to the other side of the square that we made from the explosion. And there we go, guys. It is lovely. We've got one big bridge across a bit of a hole, basically. So the other side now, guys, so we basically we're making a big X through this big hole in the ground. So this will be connected to the other bridge. So you're making 2 bridges into an X, basically. Or into a plus, whichever you like. And the last couple now, guys, and we are touching land. And then what we're going to do, guys, is going to be amazing. So let's crack on, guys. Right to the end. So you've made 1 big square hole and 1 big plus sign. Step 4. Let's crack on. So as you can see, guys, we've got our plus sign or X, whatever you want to call it, over the hole in the ground. This is going to be our base. So let's crack on with this, So what we're going to need, guys, is get some aluminium or whatever material you're using, the ramps. Get some what material ramp you want and chuck them on all 4 sides. And then what you're going to do, guys, is crack on and build on the very edge, like so, with the blocks of your choice. So you've now got what is going to be the walls, etc. Leaving 1 block at the end for a ramp on each side, guys. That will be perfectly fine. So don't fill those with normal blocks. Fill them with ramps on all 4 corners of this plus sign. Okay, step 5. Here we go. So what you want to do then, guys, miss the inner one and then go with your metal bars all the way across until we reach this one by here. Having some problems with this one. There we are. Reaching this one by here and leave that end one empty. And do this all the way around, guys. It's not hard and you'll see why. And then what you're going to want to do, guys, is chuck 4 blocks on each corner, because obviously it does look ugly if you try and fill that with bars. It doesn't work for some reason. So step 6, guys. Here we go. Okay then, so once you've done the roof as well, guys, part of the roof, we are going to be like this. This is, I put a plus, or looks like a cross in the entranceway, to make it look like I'm going to my death or something like that, you know, some plus sign, etc. Or, you know, cross, whichever you want to be. So there we go. And then what you're going to do then is build this exactly how I'm going to do it, guys, to make that plus or cross sign that you, that I don't know, I just like it. So there we go. So we're going to build up like so. We're going to put a block there though. So I'm just trying to figure it out as I go along, guys, but it works. So blocks either side of the doorway like that, and 1 block on top. This will make that cross symbol, and I personally think it looks pretty cool. It looks like I'm going to my death, or the zombies are certainly coming to their death, and you will see why in a second. So as I'm trying to figure this out, guys, I'm jumping up and down, not thinking of what I'm doing, but we'll get there. So we're going to put another ramp here, and here, here, and yeah, so just connect ramps. Oh, for God's sake, man. Right, okay, now that's gone. We'll chuck another ramp there, and then what we're going to do is connect all of this then with blocks and sort the roof out. So all of these ramps connect to blocks, just like so. And then we're going to do, obviously, the roof. The middle will be our roof. I cannot talk today. What the hell? So, yeah, blocks, lovely. And eventually that'll be our roof. So there we go, guys. We got our cross, meaning that we're going to go for our death, or it could be like a, you know, a health cross, like, you know, but we'll never know. We'll have a look. So once you've done the roof, guys, this is what you'll be ended up with. We just want to do it to the very edge like that, leaving a square in the middle. There will be a reason for this, which I'll show you in the next clip. Step 7, let's go. Okay, so as you can see, guys, we've got our roof sorted, and we've left a big hole in the middle. So with this middle piece now, guys, what you're going to want to do is build like so. So around the very edge of the square hole in the middle, you're going to want to build some blocks around the very outside. That's exactly what we're going to do. So just like so. Right around. this is going to be the foundations and the starters of our little watchtower, if you want to call it that. Where if they come over the top through the from the ramps at the end, we're going to be able to fight them just like so. So I put some bars in there, like windows type of things, so we could fight them for whoever gets on top of here, instead of going down into the pit of spikes, which I'm going to show you. So I'm putting some ramps up. Why not? You know, I don't like the ramps above the window, so I'm thinking going into your interactive menu and picking some, I'd say some metal spikes out. My wife walked through the door. But we'll carry on anyway. So here we go. So some metal spikes, guys, will do it nicely. And then we're going to place them above the windows. All the way around the whole thing. Including the ramps at the bottom of the windows. The ramps, you know, just for cosmetics. But the spikes will stop them from climbing. And they will hurt them at the same time. So do that right around the little pillbox we've got on top of the roof. This will make it look rather nice, and it's a bit of a fighting position if you get overrun in the main tunnelways. So let's crack on with step 7. This is basically the pits now, and I think it'll look quite nice. So we just want to fill these full of spikes. I think I use like 1,000 spikes or a little bit more or something like that in this pit of mine. Any zombies that come towards me, because obviously, you know, feral hordes, they will smell you through walls, so they're just going to come running towards you, and hopefully will fall down into this pit of spikes. That way I can look through the bars in my base then, which are all the way around like you saw, and basically we can shoot down into them. If not, any zombies that can, like, you could go on top if you're feeling it, guys. If you're going to defend him from ferals and stuff like that, go on top and shoot down, or you can stand on the side and shoot down, etc. But if all shit, you know, all your plans go to complete shite, then what you could do, guys, is jump up into your little pillbox and fight any that come towards you, which will probably be the case. So here we go, guys. So what we're probably going to do now, guys, is chuck some lighting in here. It does get quite dark as there is no lighting, but the torches will light it up nicely. Like I said in my previous videos, guys, if you've watched, I like the torches. I think they give it a more of a, you know, a post-apocalyptic world, you know, that type of crap, you know. So yeah, and I like it, you know. It does give a nice glow. I'm quite happy with that. And then, see, as you can see, guys, you can shoot down, shoot across at any zombies walking towards you. You've got all these. So make sure all of your doors are closed. There is a lot of doors. Maybe it's not a good idea to have all those doors, because you've got to look after several entrances at the same time. With my cross full of... yeah, I like the cross. That's cool. So some lights in there could, you know, would go nicely. And maybe some lights across the top. Yeah, some lights across the top pillbox as well. That'd be quite nice. Light that up, you know. Say, hey, zombie, come and kill me. Why not? So here we are. I'm pretty in love with this base, guys. It's a nice little idea, and I think this will keep you safe for a long time. And it'll take some battering from these zombie hordes, because this metal is the strongest on the game so far. So obviously, guys, you're going to need a ladder to get up there into the above pillbox, as I like to call it. And so you can get up there and fight. This is going to be called the golden pillbox or killbox. One of them is up to you or up to me, whichever. But since it's a golden colour because of the lights, why did a block fall down then? Where's it gone? But there's a hole. So we're going to fill that back in either way. So the golden pillbox, golden killbox, whatever is the nickname for it. So you can fight from here, guys, as you can see, from all four corners of the... Well, what you can see, all four corners of the map, really. So, and obviously a hatch to keep the zombies out. So, there we go, guys. So that is the that is the build. It looks rather nice, as you can see, with all the lighting, etc. So I will leave you there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I will also chuck all the equipment I used, including my brand new mic, in the description, so you can go and buy that, or, you know, have a look at it on Amazon. It's pretty cheap, guys, so go and have a look. So thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Don't forget to share and let your family and friends know that I exist. So thank you very much.